We want to keep our community up to date about the accomplishments of our student athletes. You or your business can sponsor a game or a team and keep LMC Media capturing all the action. Contact us about becoming a sponsor and keep these programs going. Now, enjoy the game.
Welcome into another telecast of LMC Varsity Sports alongside Anthony Evangelista. I'm Charlie McGraw, and today starts the playoffs here on LMC Varsity Sports as the Rhinebeck Panthers get set to host the Edgemont Panthers for the third time these teams will be playing. And Edgemont only has 5 wins, but 2 of them are against Rhinebeck. And Anthony, it's very hard in this Outbracket game. It'll be very hard for Edgemont to beat, as the saying goes, beat a team 3 times. But they all have the advantages. They've beaten them 3 times, and they've had Rhinebeck twice, and they've had Rhinebeck's number.
Yeah, and Edgemont trying to pull off the three-peat, but it doesn't look as hard as it seems. I mean, Rhinebeck's on a 5-game losing streak right now, trying to snap that when it matters most in this Outbracket game. The winner of this game will travel to play the 3-seed Dobbs Ferry, who is in attendance for this game. So they're watching to see who they're going to play next.
And Rhinebeck actually was 8-7 when they lost 5 in a row and finished 8-12. Edgemont 5-15. So we'll have the opening tip-off next here on LMC Varsity Sports.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rhinebeck for today's Class B sectional playoff game between the number 19 Edgemont Panthers and your Rhinebeck Panthers, the 14 seed. First, the starting lineups of the visiting Panthers from Edgemont. Number 1, Miles Tomlinson. Number 4, Kurt Giuliano. Number 14, Brandon Caceres. Number 15, Mike Ferranti. Number 21, Zach Stern. Edgemont is coached by Craig Moses and assisted by Alex Bonsi. And now the starting lineup for your Rhinebeck Panthers. A junior, number 23, Max Soltis. A senior, number 15, Michael Miller. Number 5, a senior, Ronan Heaton. Number 1, a senior, Corey Greenland. And number 14, senior, Justin Cantu. The Panthers are coached by Mike Vecchione and assisted by Justin Perry and Miguel Perez.
Back here on LMC TV Varsity Sports alongside Anthony Evangelista, I'm Troy McGraw. We're all set for the opening tip-off between the number 14 seeded Rhinebeck Panthers versus the number 19 Edgemont Panthers. And the tip was won by Max Saltis, but it was controlled by Edgemont, and they'll get it to start the game. And 3 right off the bat. The last time these two played a week and a half ago, we had it here on LMC. Caceres, who missed that 3, hit one to open the game, but he misses this one, and it goes out of bounds, and it goes to Edgemont. And Rhinebeck will have to limit the turnovers if they want to beat Edgemont for the first time.
Yeah, no, Rhinebeck's got to keep a consistency throughout the game if they want to win it. They need to make sure that they don't fall behind too quickly, and they want to maintain a lead. And that's the only way that they're going to win this game, because Edgemont comes out hard and they come out strong.
Wow, ticky-tack foul there. Didn't see anything. Called on Ronan Heaton. Could have called it on Greenland Heaton. Greenland or Heaton, they called it. First free throw gets the roll for Tomlinson. Second free throw, nothing but net. We forgot to work on our free throws before the game.
Yeah, there you go. Had a little shoot around before the game.
Yeah, you were nailing them there.
I hit 1 or 2. More of a rec league kind of guy, if I do say so myself.
Heaton to Saltis, back to Greenland, who was taking a lot of shots before the game. We got here in the gym at like 9:50. He was already in a full shooting session with assistant coach Justin Perry and the JV coach as well. That one is missed and grabbed by Saltis. Rhinebeck hasn't got, they turned it over twice. They haven't got a shot off yet. Heaton has it. Good defense. Open Greenland. How is that not a foul?
Wow. I mean, the ref might have seen no contact there, but good defensive play getting around. And I don't know if there was contact at the end, but still, good effort there.
Ferrante, I think that was definitely a foul if there was a foul called on the other side. But anyway, it was a close play. And it was a good play by Ferrante, like you said. But the shot clock doesn't reset as it's 17. They inbound here. So I guess that's the first shot of the game for Rhinebeck as it's blocked. Looked like Greenland was going to score a layup, and instead an outside shot, nothing but net for Max Saltis. 2-2 here in this Outbracket B playoff game. 11 a.m. This is actually, you'll be watching this later, but in the week. But today, this is we're doing 2 games. This one and it's weird. We're doing this playoff game, and then tonight we're doing a regular season hockey game between Scarsdale and Mamaroneck, which should always be a good game when those two get together. No love lost between those two.
Of course.
Yep, big rivals. So it'll be Greenland here, 2-2. 5:40 to go in this first quarter. He's double teamed, and it pops right back like a pinball to Greenland. Great pass. Heaton had the open shot at the foul line, and he'll be fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it looks like it was on Caceres.
Yeah, good awareness and good ball movement there for Rhinebeck. They couldn't see any open shots, so they was able to get the ball, drive in, and get the foul. So now he's going to the line for 2.
And it was on Caceres, his first team's first. First free throw, then hopefully, well, it's good.
Heaton hits the first one.
3-2. Max Saltis will go in to try and rebound if it's missed, and it's made. So both teams 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 2.5 minutes in, and it's 4-2 lead for Rhinebeck in an early defensive game. Caceres for 3, that's off.
Caceres is a wild card for this Edgemont team. He's either hot or he's cold as hell.
That's how he shoots it. He had 8 points. Yeah, the last game we did last week, a week and a half, that I announced with Elijah Ware, is that one is good for Ronan Heaton. Caceres started the game. He had 6 points right away. Then he didn't score again until the next quarter with 2, and then he didn't score the rest of the game. He finished with the fourth most on his team. Tomlinson had 19. Ferrante had 18. Zachary Stern had 11, who has the ball right now, had 11, and Caceres had 8, despite starting the game in the first 2 minutes. He had 2 quick threes, and he only finished with 8. Stern has it. Stern came off the bench last game that we did. Good defense. A long 3 at the end of the shot clock, and it is rebounded by Saltis. Charge. Good job by Stern to take the charge, and Max Saltis will pick up his first, team second. A good call there. Right back at you on the offensive foul. Miles Tomlinson, his first, team second. So 2 offensive fouls within 15 seconds.
Yeah, I'll do you one better there kind of situation. See how Rhinebeck responds to that one. Possibly give them some momentum here on this drive.
Heaton, who has 4 points here early, passes this time. Greenland just nicked the backboard, and then it took a weird bounce off the backboard, so Michael Miller couldn't handle it off the backboard, and it will go to Edgemont, trailing 6-2, opposite of what we saw a week and a half ago. They started off hot. They had 18 first quarter points, and now they have just 2 with 3:45 left, as they led last time. That was 2 was good by Kirk Leonardo. They led 18-13 after 1, basically almost like a wire-to-wire, although they were tied like early, I think 13-13, and they went up at 18-13, but basically a wire-to-wire win besides that. And it's good from 3 for Corey Greenland. Count the basket, a Play of the Week nominee from downtown, Corey Greenland. And it's N1 coming and he'll get a chance at the rare 4-point play as Gil Leonardo with his first, team's third.
Yeah, and those are always rare to see, especially in high school basketball. You don't really see too many of those too often. So a good opportunity here for Rhynek to go up a little more than I expected.
And he makes it. So 4-point play for Corey Greenland. In 1 second, he ties Heaton for game high 4. Still 3:18 to go in this first quarter, but Rhynek in good shape, leading 10-4 after losing the 2 regular season games to this 5-15 Edgemont team. First game was on January 10th, 58-54. Then we were here 2.5 weeks ago for Senior Day. 6 points now for Greenland as he makes it Senior Day. Even though it wasn't their last home game, they had the Senior Day. They lost 63-49 to Edgemont a week and a half ago on the 5th. Today is day after Valentine's Day, the 15th. Stolen by Greenland. Pass to Cantu, and he misses it. Heaton with the rebound, and he'll clean up the work. And I would think Coach, as Heaton now has 6, would call a timeout, and he does. Much needed. 14-4 lead. Coach Craig Moses with the smart timeout. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Rhynek has come to play here in the Outbracket game of the playoffs as they lead 14-4 with 2:38 left in the first quarter. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Anthony Evangelista. Our cameramen are Sean Kelly, Jareel Semister, and the LMC Community Sports producer Rob Moretti is our cameraman in the middle here. As Edgemont, wild shot by Caceres, and it's rebounded by Saltis and brought up by Heaton. Both teams, they had 1 sub on that sequence. Amar Sandhu came in. Besides that, it's the starters for both teams. Sandhu replaced
one of them.
the refs in front of the player, I think. Nope.
Anyway, one thing that I've seen here from Edgemont that I'm really not too much of a fan of is the lack of hustle. I mean, you see them, they're not crashing the boards as much, and they just seem like they're not trying as much as they should be for an Outbracket playoff game. I mean, this is when it counts, and it just seems like they're not doing as good as they hit it through there.
Sandhu right off the bench, and Amar Sandhu makes a 3 that rattled the home for about 3-4 seconds and finally went down. The player who did start and trying to figure out the drain off the athletic trainer stretching him out behind the bench. So maybe has a little cramp in his leg. But Rhynek got their own rebound. And fresh shot clock, Greenland has it. He's got 6 points, a 4-point play, and oh wow, he had the rebound, but it kind of, Coach Vecchione was trying to call timeout because they did have it and they could have been granted it, but instead, as soon as he tried to call it, it was lost and it went out of bounds, but it will stay with Rhynek and another fresh shot clock. So 3rd time they can reset. Usually Rhynek gives up a lot of offensive rebounds. Instead today, they are getting a lot of offensive rebounds.
Yeah, but regardless, sloppy play from both teams. You hate to see that. I mean, both of these teams having opportunities to have momentum go their way, shift it, but just unable to do that. Let's see if this guy could switch here. Nice
play. Greenland, no good. Nice move, though, to free himself for the shot.
Nice box out there by Caceres.
But it's a missed layup for Ferrante. Really sloppy shooting. That one went off of Edgemont.
A little poked out there.
53.1 seconds, 30 on the shot clock. Corey Greenland in front of the stands, inbounds to Cantu. Greenland has 6, and Heaton has 6, and Saltis has 2, and Greenland misses 1. Gets it back, 3, right behind the line. No good off the, right in front of. A straight 3 was missed by Greenland.
I gotta convert on those second chance efforts.
Caceres with that unorthodox 3 and a foul. 2 shots coming for Saltis. He missed his 3rd or 4th 3. Foul on Gio Leonardo, his 2nd, team's 4th. And 2 shots for Saltis. First 2 free throws for him. And we'll see what Saltis at the line, no good. First missed free throw of the game for either team up until that one. They were combined 5 for 5. Rhynek was 3 of 3, now 3 of 4. And the second one will be a big one because a little breathing room. They have him doubled up, and he makes it. So Rhinebeck 4 or 5 from the free throw line. A good couple games we've seen them. They struggled from the line. Last time we were here, they were pretty good from the free throw line, but didn't matter as they lost by 15. 14. As this three is off and rebounded by Stern, and he pops it back in. Zach Stern, 7 seconds to go. Rhinebeck. Coach Vecchione doesn't elect to use timeout. Cantu at the buzzer. No good. He traveled. Took 3 or 4 steps. 1 second to go for Edgemont, and they'll have it in front as the travel occurred. Basically, we're at the back of the bleachers, basically in front of us. 10 rows down as the 10-row bleachers here.
Let's see if they could attempt a shot here with a second left on the dot.
It's really hard here, Anthony, as you notice, to do like a long buzzer beater because of the ceiling.
Yeah, the low ceiling makes it harder for those long shots. Let's see what happens here.
And they're able to, and it was online, and it had a chance, but just too strong, as missing it was Ferrante. So end of 1:59. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports.
And we are back here on LMC TV Varsity Sports alongside Charlie McGraw. I'm Anthony Evangelista. And in this Outbracket first round playoff game, Rhinebeck's up on Edgemont 15-9 here in the second quarter. Rhinebeck with the advantage so far on the rebounding aspect. They've been able to get inside and get the offensive rebounds, which have been a big help as they've been able to get multiple second chance opportunities.
Coach Vecchione made his first sub of the game, Anthony. Put in Barberi for Michael Barberi, as Barberi gets it here. Nice play.
Yeah, Heaton tried to just throw that up there, and it ends up in a foul with 2 shots for Barberi.
Caceres with his second foul. Team's 5th, so 2 more. It'll be 1-1 for Rhinebeck, and looks like Caceres will be coming out. I have Giuliardo with 2, but they kept him in. As Caceres comes out with the 2 fouls, he's replaced by Chase Thang. And it's weird, though, because they had first free throw was good by Barberi. Second one in and out. They had him in there with the 2. It's tough here because they don't put on the scoreboard like they do in Mamaroneck, the player who gets the foul, so you got to really watch the ref.
Yeah.
And like if it's a 4, a 5, air ball, they're 3. They were good the last time we saw them. They made a number of 3s. Today they're way off from 3, only have 1.
And the continuous sloppy play here from Edgemont ends up in 2 shots here for Caceres.
And Saltis' second foul.
And the good thing about Edgemont for this team is that they're young. I mean, Michael Ferrante is a 10th grader, Caceres is a junior, and they have multiple other juniors on the team that contribute. So next year, I think that they'll be much better than a 19th seed once they're able to get a different kind of aspect going. Ferrante now misses the second. It's rebounded by Saltis. Taking it up the court is Heaton. Gives it off to Greenland. Greenland now closely guarded by Gio Leonardo. Now takes the circus shot, no good, and another offensive rebound for Rhinebeck. And it's going to end up with 2 more shots for Barberi, his second consecutive trip to the line. So once again, those offensive rebounds really helping out Rhinebeck. Edgemont not able to crash the glass and get those down.
I think that's Giuliardo's 3rd foul.
Keeping it in, wow.
First free throw good by Barberi.
Out goes Saltis. In goes the other Saltis. I didn't even realize there were 2. Alex Saltis and Max Saltis.
Yeah, they're twins. Another 1 of 2 foul on Alex Saltis. His first, as he just came in for the first time.
And Rhinebeck wanting to hold on to this lead, trying not to get a repeat of last game. As the shot goes off the backboard, no good. Another offensive rebound for Edgemont, and no good on the layup as 2 of their players fall. Now Ryanek trying to get a fast break, and the ball is batted down by Caceres. Now he's driving in, and he loses the ball. He gets the ball back. Now the shot off the bank is good by Giulianardo. Continuous sloppy play for both teams, but it ends up in 2 points for the Edgemont Panthers. Saltis gives it off to Cantu. Cantu trying to drive in. He's going to take the shot, no good. Another offensive rebound for Ryanek, and the layup is no good by Barbieri. He didn't set his feet, just tried to put it right back up there, thought that someone was behind him. The three is no good there by Ferrante. Alex Saltis now slowing it down. Gives it off to Cantu. Cantu gets the screen from Heaton. Picks up his dribble and gives it off to Alex Saltis. Barbieri now trapped, and they're trying to get a jump, and they do. Jump ball. It's going to be possession Edgemont.
Then we'll see the tight end from the football team, one of their better receivers. Actually, he was out to start the basketball season because he got hurt in the last football game, Matt Corderaro, and he'll check in for the first time for Ryanek. He'll get Barbieri out of the game.
Yeah, big size advantage there for Ryanek. Edgemont trying to get something going here, getting the ball around the perimeter. The shot is good there off the backboard by Zach Stern.
He's got 4. And it's a one-possession game, 17-14. So they're outscoring them 5-2 with 3 minutes gone by in the second quarter is Edgemont. In this Battle of the Panthers, Class B, the winner plays the Dobbs Ferry Eagles, who are sitting right next to us scouting. Cantu with a wild shot, and he gets the rebound from an even wilder shot.
And I see him punch the wall there after that shot. He's unhappy with his play. His shot's no good there, and his own rebound grabbed by Giulianardo. Just a good hustle play there, something that we haven't really seen too much from Edgemont so far.
He timed his missed shot perfectly, knew where it was going. That's the advantage when you take your own shot, as Corderaro will go to the line for 2. And got it and just put it in nicely. First foul on Amar Sandu, team's 7th. So from now, the next defensive foul, if it's not shooting, will be 1-1.
Ryanek trying to up their aggressiveness a little bit, trying to continuously get back to that line as they gain a 2-point lead there with that first free throw by Corderaro. Trying to make it a 3-point game here.
Ryanek is now with that one, as he makes it, is now 6. Is actually 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Pretty good start. Or 8 of 11.
Timeout is called there, and we'll be back right after this on LMC TV Varsity Sports. And we are back here on LMC TV Varsity Sports alongside Charlie McGraw. I'm Anthony Evangelista, and a close game here right now in the second quarter with 4 minutes and 19 seconds left. Ryanek is up on Edgemont 19-16 as Edgemont controls the ball here on the right side of the court. Now driving in, pass over the middle is batted away, and it's going to stay Edgemont ball.
.14 on the shot clock, 4:01 on the first half clock.
Edgemont now passing around the perimeter. Giulianardo has it, he gives it off. And the good move there, but no good, gets his own rebound, and shot's no good there by Sandu. Saltis has it on the left side.
Coach Craig Moses was looking for a foul on that play. Let the ref have it.
Cantu into Corderaro, who's driving his way in using that tight end strength, and he's going back to the line. Leaving that timeout, Ryanek once again made the point to up the aggressiveness there. And it looks like that's exactly what they're doing as Corderaro goes back to the line for his second time.
Second foul on Sandu. Misses the first one. Makes the second. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Just entered the game about 2 or 3 minutes ago.
And that makes the score Ryanek 20, Edgemont 16. 2016 was a good year, Charlie.
Yep.
Foul is called.
What were you, 12 then?
13. Yeah, 12, 13.
Play Little League?
A little
Eastchester
bit, yeah.
Little League, yeah. I played in the, Eastchester Pony.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shot is blocked there by Greenland. Now Greenland taking it up on the right side, trying to get something going. Edgemont's quick to return to the defensive position.
Corderaro made a nice play to get the ball and keep it in after it was blocked by Greenland, and then feed it back to Greenland, and Greenland scores. Nice layup. Good work by Greenland and Corderaro. First points of the second quarter. Eight points for the game for Greenland. A game high.
Yeah, now Greenland with the great play there, and the bench was very happy to see that. Sandu now gives it off.
Edgemont had 10 three-pointers in the game we did last week, and today they only have 1. So that's a big difference in this, why they trail 22-16.
Turnover there by Edgemont as Corderaro gets credited with the steal.
And they've taken those shots, too. They just haven't made them, the threes.
Now Corderaro on the post trying to drive in. And he's going to go back to the line for his 3rd time. Edgemont coach not happy. Craig Moses.
5 and 6 free throws coming for Corderaro. He's 3 of 4 so far. And mind you, he's came in with about 5.5, 6 minutes, as there's 2:29 here. And he misses it. He's now 3 of 5. Big one here. They get a 7-point game with 2:29 left. First foul on Ferrante, team's 9th. Next one will be double bonus.
Man, it seems like Corderaro is very good at hitting 1 out of 2. So that's what, his 2nd straight time, 3rd? No, he's 4 for 6.
4 for 6. He made the first 2, then he went 1 of 2. The thing is, he's got the classic big man free throw shot. Not like as bad as Shaq's, but kind of like a little push.
Edgemont late in the game, if they'd like, they could try to use the hack as Shaq technique where they just keep fouling him because he doesn't seem too consistent at the line.
Well, he's 4 of 6. I don't know if he'll be in then, but yeah.
No,
Second foul on Alex Saltis. So both the Saltis twins have, the Max played about 9 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe even 11 minutes to start the game, the first quarter, and then a couple. And then Alex came in for him, and he's got 2 fouls of his own, and it's rejected by Amar Sandhu, who's played good off the bench. He's got a 3, and good block there on Justin Cantu, whose younger brother Ryan Cantu is on the team. But both the Saltis twins have 2 fouls. As right here, Alex Saltis has it.
Greenland now gets his own rebound, and he tips it back, and that's 2 offensive rebounds right there for Reinach. Now Cantu with the deep 3, and he hits it. That's going to make it a 10-point game for the first time, double-digit lead. Timeout is called, and that's a bit of a momentum shifter there as Reinach goes up 26-16 on Edgemont. We'll be back right after this short break. And we are back here on LMC TV Varsity Sports alongside Charlie McGraw, I'm Anthony Evangelista. And Reinach gains a commanding 10-point lead here with just 1:38 left in his first half.
A second possession in a row off the ball foul by Reinach. First one was on Alex Saltis. This one is on Cantu, his first, team's 7th, man.
Yeah, now Gio Leonardo going to the line.
Gio Leonardo with 6 points. Trying to make it 8.
And in comes Colasanti for Reinach.
Colasanti, another good football player, receiver. In and out.
Yeah, just unlucky there. Rebound granted by Saltis. Saltis now driving in on the right side. Pump fakes, and he loses it there, and they're going to call him for an up and down traveling there.
Good defense by Edgemont. Figure they need to get at least 4 points to make it a 2-possession game at the half. And if you're Reinach, you want to keep it at 10 or more.
Now spot up 3 there by Sandhu. Sandhu's having himself a very good game. He hits that one.
He's got the only threes for Edgemont. Like I said, they had 10 the last game. He's got 2 today, and he causes great defense with his teammate Chase Fang, as Fang started the defense, and then Sandu finished it and forced Greenland out. And it's 26-19 with 1 minute to go in this second quarter.
Yeah, Greenland credited with the turnover there. Sandu tries again. This one's off the top of the rim, no good. Greenland with the rebound. Now we're just under a minute left in this first half. Greenland playing floor general here. He's just trying to start a play. Cordero now has it at the top of the key. Gives it off to Heaton. Heaton back to Greenland. Greenland with the hesitation move into the middle and back out. Trying to find an open shot here. They're going to get it. Colasanti no good there. Sandu with the rebound.
Don't know if that was definitely not the shot you wanted for Rhino.
Nah. Another shot from the corner is no good. Stopping play. Sandu ends up with it on the floor.
That was a travel.
It's going to be timeout called by Edgemont there.
Coach Vecchio can't believe it. I can't believe it either. How could you grant a timeout when he's traveling?
Nah.
Jeez.
What are you going to do about it? We'll
Never
be back.
disappoint. Back here on LMC TV.
And we are back. 16.3 seconds left in this first half as Rhinebeck leads Edgemont 26-19.
As we'll get the varsity debut of RJ Hutt as he'll come on for the final 16.3 seconds. What happened? Are they going to deny him? Why, he didn't check in the table?
Is that what happened? Let's see.
Wow. The kid's about to make his varsity debut and the ref ruins it. He doesn't let him come in.
Unfortunate for him. Let's see if he gets in before the end of this first half.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. Well, Sandu, and they're going to say the shot was on the floor. Sandu not happy with that, but that foul was on the floor indeed.
It's close.
Now Hutt coming in. So Joshua Wilmore, the former number 25, is actually away on vacation right now. They're on break for school right now for Rhinebeck, so Hutt was able to get the call in, and now he's coming on for the first time.
I think because he didn't check in at the table and it did come, but he'll come in 3 seconds later. It was a 1-and-1 and it was missed, so that was a huge call that was on the floor.
Rebound by Hutt. Greenland now trying to drive in, and he's going to use his right hand, and it's going to be no good. 5 seconds now as Edgemont looks to get a last-second shot. Give it off, and off the bank, it falls in, and that's going to hit Zach Stern there at the end. And that means the score after 2, Rhinebeck 26, Edgemont 21. So a good game of basketball so far. Let's see how the Tides turn, if they turn, in the second half. We'll be back after this. And we are back here on LMC TV Varsity Sports alongside Charlie McGraw. I'm Anthony Evangelista. And here to start the second half, Rhinebeck is up 26-21 on Edgemont in this Outbracket first round playoff match.
Quick turnover and a good start to the half for Edgemont. Nobody on either team with 3 fouls, as I confirm with the book at the half at the scorer's table. Wow.
Shot way off there for Casares.
All right. Like the side.
Yes, hit the side, hit in.
Yeah.
The shot by Greenland too short.
Two terrible shots to start the half, both teams.
Yeah, tried the floater there, no good. And Edgemont answers with that one. Zach Stern.
He's got 8 points, lead all Edgemont scores.
Rhinebeck looking to answer now. Heaton has it on the right side, moving left. Tries to get it in the middle. Ball's taken out. Now back to Saltis. And good play there by Max Saltis to get inside.
Tomlinson's on the bench, but he's one of their better players. He only had 2 points in the first half, 2 free throws. If he's healthy and able, actually, I think he's got ice on his knee, so that's not a good sign because he's one of their better players. Missed 3 there by Stern.
And Stern's got to hit these if he wants to win this game. Rhinebeck up by 5 with 6 minutes and 25 seconds now. Off the backboard, just a little too strong there. Now Stern looking to drive in, looking for a foul, doesn't get one as Saltis with a rebound. Rhinebeck moving quickly. Greenland. They're going to call him for an up and down. He's not happy with that one, but I did see it. Yeah. Or I'm sorry, a carry.
You usually don't see those called anymore. Coach Vecchione can't believe it. Really, I think we did 4 or 5 basketball games. I don't think there's been any carries called, right? So it might have been the first one. They don't call in the NBA or college, really.
Off the mark there for Caceres.
Like right now, you could have called that a carry too.
Reineck getting the ball around, looking to get in the middle. Saltis. Now Greenland trying to drive in, gives it off to Cantu. Cantu with the deep 3, and it's way off.
Air ball.
You hate to see it, or you love to see it if you're Edgemont.
Rough start to the first half. Both teams shooting, just a basket each.
Edgemont now looking with their burst of speed, trying to get in. No look pass there, almost worked, but Sandu gets credited with the turnover.
He had a good first half off the bench with 2 threes, the only 2 threes from Edgemont. So he started this half, but as Heaton misses it, wow.
Yeah, pull up 3, and good hustle play there, and they're gonna say timeout. Timeout called there by Reineck. We'll be back right after this. And we are back here on LMC TV Varsity Sports alongside Charlie McGraw. I'm Anthony Evangelista. Ball gets on the ground, and so do the players there to start off quickly as Reineck leads 28-23.
Jump ball, possession arrow, Edgemont. Last 2 possession arrows seems like went to Edgemont. Missing one, I think obviously the one in, because Reineck got the ball to start the second half, so that was their possession arrow, and then it switches to Edgemont.
There you go.
So they did get the 2 last jump balls because the middle one went to Reineck to start the second half, and a good job going to the hole by Ferrante, and he'll draw a foul.
Yeah, good play there by Ferrante using his aggressiveness to get to the line. He'll go up there for 2 now.
Foul, Max Saltis, his 3rd, definitely his 3rd, team's first. So I think in the first, first free throw missed by Ferrante. In the first half, we had at this point, we've played 3 minutes, 15 seconds of the half. We had at least 3 or 4 fouls. That was the first foul. Combined as Ferrante makes the second free throw, and it's a 4-point game, 28-24 with 4:40 remaining.
Reineck now looking to answer the free throw. Greenland driving in the middle. He's going to go to the line for 2 there. Couldn't hit the and 1, but he'll still get those opportunity for 2.
And that's the 3rd on Kirk Giulianardo. So he's got 6 points and 3 fouls. Thought he had 3 in the first, but there was one that I checked with the book, and it wasn't on him, it was on someone else. As Greenland will make his 9th point. So he'll get in double if he can make this one as Giulianardo comes out.
Greenland, the second one hit. Solid free throw shooter there as he hits those both.
Double digits and a game high 10 points. Corey Greenland's got 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 2 2s and a 3. And including that 3 was a 4-point play, a deep one.
As Reineck gets up to 30 points. And the shot is made there from behind the 3-point line by Ferrante. Just a good shot there that ended up giving them that 1 possession lead now.
One possession game as Edgemont trails 30-27. So those free throws were big from Greenland, but that's the first 3 from someone other than Sindhu for Edgemont, as that's a miss for Reineck, and a chance to tie it if Edgemont can hit another 3.
Cantu tried to answer there with the 3. Could not hit. Now Edgemont's going to be able to take it out from the side. And to inbound is number 21, Zach Stern.
And Sandhu fumbles it, and it'll go.
Driving in, Greenland now. The step back, nice move, and he finishes, and a beautiful play there by Greenland. He's able to shift the defender, take a step back, and with a beautiful arc there on that 3-point shot.
Corey Greenland scores in bunches as he's got 5 points in a minute and made the 2 free throws in that, and he had the 4-point play and then a 2, so like 6 points in a minute in the first quarter. And you put together that with a 2, and he's got a 13, a game high. But the span of the time, he had in those bunches, he had 10 points.
Just an ugly
Actually, 11.
shot there by Stern. Tried to double hop and just completely missed. Now Heaton looking for something.
It's good defense by Reinach, too.
Greenland now again with a step back, and that one goes in. It's a 2-point shot there.
15 points now for Greenland. He's got 7 in the span of a minute, and it's 35-27, and the JV call-up about to check in RJ Hutt, as he had a rebound in this first 14 seconds that he played. He came in, the ref didn't let him go in as a substitute too late, they said. So then he came in, and then as a foul underneath. See who they called that on, that foul?
I think it might have been Greenland, but I might be wrong about that.
It'll be his first. It should be fine. As Hutt will come in for Miller. So yeah, Hutt came in, he had a rebound with about 12 seconds, or he came in, and right when he came in, he got his first varsity rebound, and now we'll see him play here. Good size. Almost.
Almost a steal there.
And Greenland gets it though, nope.
Losing the ball there is Casares. It's going to stay Edgemont ball.
It went off of Heaton's foot clearly. It's 35-27 lead for Reinach. So they got RJ Hutt, the JV call-up. Cantu, Justin Cantu, Max Saltis, Greenland. He's got a game-high 15. And Max Saltis.
Shot from the left is good there. Three-pointer by Casares, making up for that last play.
His first points of the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
3. He's missed a lot of threes. Coach Vecchione speaking to the ref. Ref has gotten an earful from both coaches.
Pass over the middle to Hutt, and he makes it.
What a pass. Cantu to Hutt. First varsity points for RJ Hutt. Take that highlight with you. You'll never forget it, RJ Hutt.
Good for him. Now the shot by Sandu is good behind the three-point line. That's going to make the score 37-33. Timeout is called, and we'll be back right after this. And we are back here on LMC TV Varsity Sports alongside Charlie McGraw. I'm Anthony Evangelista, and the score is currently 37-33. Reinach up on Edgemont with a minute and a half left in this third quarter. As Greenland now tries to get in the middle. Shot counts, and he's going to go to the line for an extra one, trying to make it a three-point play there. Use that timeout to shift momentum.
Ferrante's third. Count. And he's got he's now 4 of 4 from the free throw line.
Now Casares trying to drive in. Can't do anything there. Gives it off to Stern, Zach Stern. The pass over the middle, and the shot is no good there. Chase Feng could not get that in off the side of the rim.
Game high 18 points for Greenland, including 10 in the third quarter.
And Greenland now, yes, Greenland slaps the ball away, but could not control it as it goes out of bounds, and Edgemont retains possession.
He's got an N1, a 4-point play, and then now he just made a 3-point play and a 3, and additional 2 free throws and a couple twos. He's scored in all possible ways, basically. 2 more for 20 points for Greenland.
40 seconds left in this third quarter as Greenland gets called for the reach.
A huge possession here for Edgemont. 40-33, 39 seconds to go in the third quarter. Need a basket. Don't necessarily need a 3, but it would help. But a 2 would, yeah. That reset the shot clock. Good pass.
Beautiful pass there, and Sandu's able to finish with the foul. Talk about important possession as he has the chance to make it a 4-point game now with 35 seconds left in his third quarter.
First
third quarter.
First varsity foul for Hutt. Sandu, 40-35, N1 coming. Back iron. They nearly got the rebound though, and a foul.
Chase Feng just trying to get that ball a little too much, gets called there. Now the shot clock is turned off, 34.1 seconds left. If Rhinebeck chooses to hold, which would be a little interesting considering how much time is left. They have the opportunity to.
Sandu had a chance at a 3-point play that would have made it a 4-point game, 40-36. Instead, it's 40-35. We'll see. Rhinebeck definitely should hold for the last shot. Both teams with the 3 timeouts, so Coach Vecchione could take one if he needs it.
Hutt gives it off.
Not have that.
Heaton rolling right. They're going back to the left. Greenland closely guarded by Fang, gets the screen. Driving on the right, he trips up, and they're going to call Edgemont for a blocking foul.
On the floor.
Now 6.5 seconds left in the third quarter. And Heaton is to inbound it underneath the basket.
That's Sandu's second.
In comes Alex Saltis for Hutt. Now both the Saltis twins up on the court.
Don't like that call, Coach Craig Moses.
Saltis now giving it off. Now the shot is good. Great shot there by Justin Cantu to end the third quarter. At the end of the third, they say that the score, Rhinebeck 43, Edgemont 35. We still got a good game here, folks. We'll be right back on LMC TV Varsity Sports.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Anthony Evangelista, I'm Charlie McGraw. To be Rhinebeck basketball up 8 as we start the final quarter here in this Class B playoff game. Outbracket, winner plays Dobbs Ferry, and this one will be good. So Cantu, right where he finished the third quarter, he scores again. He's got 8 points. He had a clutch 3 in the second quarter. One of only 2 field goals for Rhinebeck in that 11-point second quarter. They had a lot of free throws.
Sandu, wow, great shot there for him.
Who was that?
Sandu.
Sandu, another 3. He's got 14 off the bench. Amar Sandu, 4 threes and a 2, and a huge 3 to make it a 7-point game. And this 3 from Heaton, anything you can do, I can do better, says Ronnie Heaton. And he's got 9 points, and it's back to a 10-point game. A huge 3 from Heaton as they came to score here. Sandu again off the back of the iron, no good though, and rebounded by Greenland. And he's pressured as he goes into a charge there. Great pass from Greenland. Oh, and miss. Corderall with the cupcake miss. You could have made that.
And you hate to see that sometimes. I mean, beautiful play executed well by Greenland. Just no finish there by Corderaro.
Greenland's got 18 points, and the pass, he had a sure assist missed by Corderaro, who has just the free throws, the 4 free throws out of bounds off of Rhinebeck. 48-38, 6:38 left in this Class B Outbracket game. 14 seed Rhinebeck, 19 seed Edgemont. They lost last year. Ferrante misses the 3 front iron, and it goes off of Greenland. It was deflected, so into the back court as Saltis comes up shaking. That's Max Saltis as he got knocked to the turf. Stern with an easy layup miss. A lot of missed layups.
Edgemont now realizing that this might be the last 6 minutes and 15 seconds of their season. So they're trying to hold on here. They're not trying to go down.
Coach Vecchione with his 4th of 6 possible timeouts. We'll be right back. LMC Varsity Sports, as you can't take him with you. And there was a hectic situation, so a good timeout by Coach Vecchione. On LMC Varsity Sports, 10-point lead, 48-38, 6:15 left in this playoff game. Back here, LMC Varsity Sports, alongside Anthony Evangelista, our cameraman. I'm Charlie McGraw. Our cameramen are Jareel Semister, Rob Moretti, who's also the LMC Community Sports producer, and Sean Kelly. That 3 is off the back iron, no good for Cantu, who was feeling it with his 5 points of late in the 8. And Caceres kind of he's got a weird shot. I said it the last time we did their game. Does the chest pass 3 as it'll be Rhinebeck ball.
Yeah, he's got an interesting
off
form.
Edgemont. Greenland getting some work done by Drainoff, the head athletic trainer here at Rhinebeck. Really, he's putting, I don't know, icy hot or something on his leg. 18 points. Leg needs to be stretched out as they'll need him for the final 5:40. Oh, nearly a turnover by Reinach, but it'll stay with the 26. It starts on the 35. How much? They might not have many more seconds to get. Yeah, they have like 1 second to get it up, right? 35.
Pretty sure, yeah. So yeah, now they realize
He realizes that, and he goes the home run pass.
Oh, wow, it worked.
They complete it to Saltis. Back to Quartararo. Quartararo misses a layup.
Oh wow, that was a beautiful offensive rebound.
To put it out, and they pop up a pass, and it's intercepted by Galliardo, and Stern keeps it in play, but it's a nice play by Cantu to hold it. They really got to slow it down.
Sloppy play. Both teams can't have that now.
Edgemont's desperate, so their sloppy play is understandable, but Reinach has a 10-point lead. Foul on Stern, his first.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that baseball pass from the backcourt, and I believe that was very well taken in there by Saltis. Then Saltis tried the cross-court pass, and I don't know what he was thinking with that. He probably should have just tried to drive in and draw a foul. Greenland's still not in. He's drinking water, or Gatorade on the side, and he's an important part of this Reinach offense and defense.
He's got 18 points, some good passes, a lot of rebounds. Another foul on Stern. His second, team sixth. One more and it'll be 1-1. Inbounded to Reinach.
Now wide open under the middle.
Heaton, wide open. Hook shot, no good. Back in the iron. Quartararo is able to tap it. And a foul.
Flailing arms there.
Foul on Alex Saltis, his third. So both the Saltis boys have 3 fouls each. Alex and Max, the twin juniors. Max plays a lot more than Alex, but Alex is in there now. Max is as well. They're fraternal twins, both juniors, and because that one is good. Lucky roll, gets it first good for Fang, Jace Fang. Huge bucket, makes it 8 points with 4:36. But Max has to be, definitely fraternal, as Max has to be 3 or 4 inches taller than Alex.
Yeah, something like that.
As Alex gets it here. Obviously the twins, they look alike, but the foul is 1-1, so Edgemont doesn't want a foul. And Cantu, Edgemont realizes, what a save by Cantu. Quartararo will go to the line for 2, but what a play. As Cantu saved it, Edgemont let it go because it was smart, and the foul's on Fang, his second, because they knew it was last off of Cantu. He saved it, went off the foot, and went right in the hands of the big mitts of Quartararo, and he'll go to the line for his game high. It'll be his 7th and 8th free throws. And now they're in the bonus. Next foul is 1-1. He's 4 of 6. Oh, God. Brick there.
4 of 7.
He rushed it, man. 4 of 7.
Yeah, take your time. Casares checks in now.
A big free throw here, making it 9. And looks like Corey Greenland, he's checking in. Must be going in for Quartararo, because he would have came in from there. Nope. Front iron, no good, and it's rebounded by Edgemont. So bad time to miss 2 free throws.
It turns out beneficial for Edgemont.
4 of 8, and it's a break for Edgemont, and Saltis with his 4th foul. And 6th, next one will be 1-1. Alex Saltis has 4 fouls and no points. Corey Greenland has 18 points. Will replace Saltis now? No, actually, Quartararo will come out. They'll keep Saltis. Saltis is like, Coach, I got 4 fouls. I'm staying in. They're like, it's okay.
Good for him.
Quartararo goes to the bench.
Yeah, they need him when, this is when it counts the most. 4 minutes left, only up by 8 points. Could change any minute.
Saltis hasn't played that much, and he's accumulated all those fouls. That awkward shot is a huge one from 3 for
Ferrante, wow.
Actually, that was Caceres.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Caceres right in front of the Edgemont bench. Definitely Caceres. Recognize that shot any day. He's got 6, which he had 8 early points in their last game. Greenland's on it, 48-43 lead. Rhinebeck can't put him away yet. And Greenland passes to Saltis, out to Cantu from the parking lot. Greenland saves it, and it goes off of Greenland, and it'll go to Edgemont.
That three is a game changer there. I mean, there's a huge difference between an 8-point lead and a 5-point lead this late in the game.
Way too far. They had time on the shot clock. That was way too far of a three, though. Cantu, I mean, it was an air ball, too, and Greenland nearly saved it. A 3 or a 2 here, so it'll be a one-possession game again. This is 48-43. Caceres to Sandu and his 14. Caceres thought about that awkward shot for 3 to Ferrante. Ferrante has it in front of the Edgemont bench, and it's good! Ferrante with a 3, and it's a 2-point game. 48-46 with 3 minutes to go, and it's stolen!
Wow, and the momentum shifts now to Edgemont.
It was a 10-point game of 3 minutes ago. 2 or 3 minutes ago. Stern misses a close shot that would have tied it at 48 with 2:50 left. Instead, it's now 2:40 to go. Rhinebeck ball up to 48-46, and we got a great one here on LMC TV Varsity Sports.
2-point game, wow. Got the entire crowd on their feet now pretty much. Ready to stand up when necessary.
Foul on Ferrante, his 4th, team's 8th. 2 shots, Heaton, no good. This quarter, they missed a lot of, well, they're 0-3 from the free throw line in this quarter. Quarteraro, and there it is. Feng comes out. In and out. Jordan Heaton looked like it would have made it a 3-point game, and Greenland steals it right back with 2:20 to go. A lot of turnovers.
Coach Moses not happy about that one.
And 20 points now for Corey Greenland. A huge time for his first bucket in the 4th quarter.
It's the Greenland effect.
50-46.
Caceres now looking for a shot.
15 on a shot clock. I think it was the furthest they've taken it down in the quarter. Down 4 because they know how big it is. They need a definite score. Caceres for 3. No good air ball. Rebounded by Cantu and Rhinebeck. Time.
And we're sitting next to the Dobbs Ferry team, and all of them stood up on that shot. They thought that was going to be another momentum swing there. But now the foul is going to send Greenland to the line.
1-1. Gio Leonardo, his 4th. Team's 9th. Last 1-1. Though the 2 fouls that would have been 1-1 were both 2 shots because they were shooting. So Greenland, 20 from the free throw line. He is perfect. He is now a perfect 5 of 5.
Wow. And Corey Greenland, the senior, coming up clutch when they need him.
51-46. 52-46, and I did not jinx him as he's now 6 of 6 from the free throw line. A perfect 6 of 6. Edgemont ball. Edgemont's got 3 timeouts if they need him. Gio Leonardo on the side of the backboard misses the layup. That was not what you wanted. And Heaton, they couldn't foul him. They were trying. I would think Alex Saltis would be a good guy to foul, although he didn't miss the free throws, but it'll be double bonus. Because Saltis hasn't taken a shot all game, so they probably would have wanted to foul him, but they couldn't.
Now going to the line is Ronan Heaton. He's another senior.
Michael Ferrante has fouled out. That's his 5th and final. He'll foul out with 8 points, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and 2 threes for Ferrante. The sophomore, his game day will end with 5 fouls. So he had 8 points, 2 threes, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line when he fouled Heaton with down 6 with 1:18 left. They got to score. That's the key. Heaton is 2 of 4, but he's got 2 recent misses and made the first 2 in the quarter. Geez, misses another. In this quarter, besides Greenland's makes, they haven't had another make. He's 0 of 3 in the quarter now, 0 of 5, and that one is one that makes it a 3-possession game, 7. now 3 of 6 for Heaton for the game. And in the quarter, Rhinebeck is 3 of 8. That 3 would have been a huge one for Sandu. Instead, they get the rebound. Edgemont needs a steal. Greenland's perfect from the free throw line. You don't want to foul him. And Coach Vecchione will get the timeout granted late. Full timeout, 57.2 seconds. Knows you can't take him with him. So we'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Right next game to lose, 53-46. Class B out-bracket game here on LMC TV. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports, 57.2 seconds alongside Anthony Evangelista. I'm Charlie McGraw. Greenland kind of got away with like a little push off there, huh?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I saw there.
I mean, that would have been a big call. And Greenland's finally fouled with, I don't know about that, because there was like, when they inbounded, he called the timeout with 57 seconds left. So he fouled with 13, so there's 24 on the shot clock. They took it all the way down to 13 on the shot clock. At that point, you might as well take it all the way off. Because if they took it all the way off, they could have stopped them. And I mean, they let more time, because it's the first miss by Greenland, but I don't know why they fouled that late. Anyway, Greenland is now 6 of 7 from the free throw line.
And I was about to say, Greenland's the wrong person to foul from the free throw line, but I guess my thought there might have jinxed it.
Usually a thought isn't the jinx.
Yeah, sure.
6 of 7 now for Greenland. 7-point game. Edgemont needs a score after this make by Greenland. He's got a game high 23 points for Corey Greenland. Edgemont has it. A little too tight, and Greenland steals it. And he's fouled by Sandu. So he'll go to the line. Double bonus. 54-46, 8-point lead. Sandu's third foul.
This game is slipping away from Edgemont. It's going to be hard to come back from this one, especially with only 34 seconds left.
It was the game changer was, I think it was, what was it, 46-36 Rhinebeck, or 45-35, and they got it to 45-43, but they couldn't tie it or take a lead. And they had a shot to tie it, but Stern missed a close shot, and then they never got another chance.
Yeah, the momentum went down from there.
I think this game is wire-to-wire win, right? I don't think Edgemont ever – did Edgemont ever lead? I don't think so. No,
I'm pretty sure they did.
Wire lead. I think it was close, but long 3 by Fang off the back iron. Goes off of Stern, and it'll be a long there as Greenland's 2 free throws made it. He's got 24 of Rhinebeck's 56. They inbound to Cantu. Nearly stolen by Caceres. He got hit on the arm. And it'll be his third. 2 shots for Cantu. He's got 8. So if he can make 2, he'll have 10. 56-46. Nope. Corey Greenland will come out, 24 points.
It's an ovation from the crowd there. Huge part of this win.
They have a sore leg, something wrong with his leg a little. We'll talk to him and coach. 9 points for Justin Cantu, 11-point lead, 57-46. They get it to Edgemont, Sandu's 3. A nice save. Caceres nearly steals it, and he'll foul. Nice save by Saltis to keep it in. And then Rhinebeck got it and then went there. Caceres nearly stealed it, and Caceres fouled with 12.4. 57-46 lead. 2 free throws coming for Alex Saltis. He's looking for his first 2 points. He's got 4 fouls, but as Greenland walks with trainer Drainoff. And he makes it. So first point for Alex Saltis, second one coming.
A bit of a quiet day for him on the offensive side. Got into a bit of a foul trouble there, but
he didn't play a ton either. He came off the bench. And that one's good, 2 points. Stern wide open 3 is good. Clock runs in High School. Stolen and played up. Sandu will throw it at the buzzer, and the 2 free throws by Saltis made it 13, and then the 3 by Stern, 59-49. 14 points in the third and 14 in the fourth. Not enough for Edgemont. Stern's 3 gave him 11, so a 59. I don't know why they shut the scoreboard off so quick. They won. 59-49 win for Rhinebeck. They avenged last year's Outbracket loss to Pleasantville. They lost a really good game we had here on LMC TV as Coach Vecchio's sons looked to greet him with a good win over there as they ran over to him. And so Rhinebeck with a 59-49 win as we'll have interviews and analysis. Well, it was a good job first here, Anthony, by Rhinebeck to hold on. As we said, they led wire to wire. And the key was the last time these two played, Edgemont won wire to wire, and they came out strong. We're up 18-13, but they led 6-0 on 2 quick threes by Caceres. But today, Rhinebeck got out to the quick lead, and they didn't look back, and they did what they had to win this playoff game.
Yeah, no, and a great game here. I mean, Rhinebeck kind of held that lead throughout the entire way. I mean, first quarter, I think Edgemont may have had a bit, maybe 2-point lead here and there, but otherwise, Rhinebeck just took control, and I think that's all in part to Greenland. Corey Greenland had an amazing game, and it was just a huge part of this Rhinebeck team.
24, we'll talk to him. Even the JV call-up, RJ Hutt had a basket. Corderaro had some free throws. Barberi, a lot of guys contributed. Cantu had 9. Ronan Heaton had 8. And in the end, it was a win for Rhinebeck as they will advance to play at Dobbs Ferry next week. It was scouting and definitely has the full scouting report. So we'll have the analysis and it looked like they were also rooting for Edgemont. They were like, they were up when Edgemont was shooting 3. I don't know. Guess they wanted overtime, but it's not like they would play. They're playing them soon. They're playing on Thursday, I think. So they got 5 days anyway. But they will definitely be a big favorite against Rhinebeck in that one. So when we get back, interviews and analysis here on LMC Varsity Sports.
I'm Anthony Evangelista. I'm here with Corey Greenland. First off, congratulations on the win. Great win. Now, what did you like about your performance today? What was your favorite part about that?
The defense. This past season, we haven't been a good defensive team. Edgemont beat us 2 times, matter of fact, in the regular season. But we had to come out hard. We didn't want to go home today. So defense was definitely the favorite part of today.
Now, you know that you're taking on Dobbs Ferry after this. They're a 3 seed. They're a very competitive team. What can you do that you didn't do today, maybe, or that you want to improve upon that you could do next week against Dobbs Ferry?
Communicating. Communicating on defense, limiting mistakes, run our fast break, and then we should be good. I feel like we're good. Everything else, we just got to fix those little flaws, and then we should be good for Dobbs Ferry.
Back here on the postgame show with Coach Vecchione. And Coach, after they beat you twice earlier in the year, 2 of their 5 wins, how sweet was it to beat them in the playoffs today?
It was very satisfying. They're a tough team. They don't let their record doesn't really show what they are. They could shoot like I've never seen a team shoot before. Number 15 was draining threes there at the end of the game. I thought we were going to sink. Their best player, I think, number 1, who actually got hurt today. I'm not sure what happened, but he didn't play the first time we played them, and his first game back was here. Really tough player. He went out today. I'm not sure what happened, but it's tough to beat a team 3 times.
Yeah, I think, Tomlinson, I think he was icing his knee. Also, you guys had a rare chance 2 years in a row to host an Outbracket game. A lot of times, a lot of teams don't host Outbracket games, especially 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
And that was another, especially a lot of those guys were juniors playing a lot, and now they were seniors. So that to add that on top of it, it was a good way as well.
Yeah, no, that was Rhinebeck's first playoff win, I think, since 2014. So it was nice. I think Coach Lincoln, had the last one. So that was really satisfying as well. It was either we wait till Thursday and go play Dobbs, or we got a nice chance to play another home game for the seniors versus in a winnable game that, and Thursday, Dobbs Ferry, and we'll see what happens. We'll have all week to prepare.
Yeah, what would you like to see out of your team as you have all week to prepare Dobbs Ferry? Their whole team was here scouting.
Oh, well,
so,
okay,
the whole
okay.
team, and their coaches were filming.
Yeah.
So they were, they were almost cheering for Edgemont too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I only seen Dobbs in video so far. I haven't seen them in person. They're a tough team. They were in one of the top 4 teams in B. Listen, we just got to play really hard defense, have a good 4 or 5 days of practice, and you never know what could happen.
Back here on the postgame show is third time's the charm for Rhinebeck, as they lost twice to Edgemont in the regular season, and now they beat them for their 9th win of the year. Playoff win, first playoff win, as Coach Rechigon said, in 6 years, when Coach Lincoln, the girls varsity coach, was coaching boys basketball here. It was the last time they won a playoff game, and the big factor was Corey Greenland had 25 points, and that was huge. Is they 25 of the 58 points? So, yeah, that was a huge 58-48, and that was a huge difference there.
Yeah, no, Edgemont with the late comeback attempt. They had a few threes down the stretch. They brought it into a 2-point game. But after that, Rhinebeck knew their place. They were able to get right back and go in it, and they were able to come out with a 10-point win. So great fourth quarter play there. Corey Greenland, 25 points, like you said. Just amazing play. And we'll see Rhinebeck against Dobbs Ferry soon. That'll be definitely a good game. Dobbs Ferry got a bit of an advantage. 3 seed against the 14th seed, but still should be a good game.
It'll be at Dobbs Ferry. Yeah, actually it was 59-49. But the key part there was it was 48-38, and then Edgemont scored 8 points in a row, and they had a chance with a short shot between the free throw and layup area, and it was missed, and then they never came within 2 again as Rhinebeck went down, scored, and then pulled away. That was a huge turning point in the game with the final 4. Looked like we might have had an overtime or a wire game.
Yeah, no, overall, I think it was a great game for Rhinebeck. I mean, they maintained a lead, whether it would be 2 points or 10 points throughout the entire game. Besides, like, the first quarter, they were able to get consistent playing. Had a bit of sloppiness to it, but still just good playing there. And we'll see if they can keep up that play against Dobbs Ferry.
So Rhinebeck wins this Class B Outbracket game. The 14 seed beats the 19 seed, and they'll play Dobbs Ferry in the first round. As final score was 59-49, and a good win for Rhinebeck, first playoff win since 2014. As Rhinebeck gets their 9th win of the year, they're 9-12 now, and Edgemont's season ends at 5-16, but 2 of those wins were against Rhinebeck. So a lot of people to thank for today's telecast, including the executive director, Matt Sullivan. The assistant director is Dina Schumacher. The community sports producer is Mr. Rob Moretti. Our camera crews were Sean Kelly, Jareel Semister, and Rob Moretti. Once again, for Anthony Evangelista, I'm Troy McGraw saying thanks so much for watching and have a great evening.